Under the brand new Grow A Garden update, the Beanstalk event is finally here. So here's everything inside of the new update, and additionally just the best way you can optimize for the whole thing. So starting off, firstly, there's going to be a rotation on what the Beanstalk, is requiring for the thing. So you come on and look over, he says looking for flower plants. So he's only going to take flower plants. So if you have something that isn't, that, you're not going to get anything. So what you can try to do is optimally use your garden setup for this. So pretty much what you can do is use a secondary plot to only house things for this. So for example, right, if you have the second plot unlocked, you can use that and then only have, say for example for me, flower types. And then on that side, the one main thing to note is pretty much volume, same as usual with most events. The volume is what matters rather than the rarity. Obviously the rarity does affect the contribution points, but realistically you really just want to have like a ton of, say, roses, for example, if it's, he's looking for flowers. So with a bunch of roses, so this singular rose is worth 2 points, and then I have a bunch of them, so that's worth 38 points. And then it's pretty much just continuously like that. And so this will change continuously, but you pretty much want to keep grinding it that way. The next thing is we also in general, have the full event. Now we're close to getting up onto these stages because there are separate stages. I believe once you get up there, there's something, and then you can teleport to each one using the portal that's unlocked through this. Right now though, working on growing this. And then furthermore, once you've fully unlocked all of this section, there's more stuff to it, but I believe these are going to stay in potentially. If not, once again, this is the testing server, so this might change. But next thing is going to be the new plants. So there are a few new plants, like this guy right here has some, so you can look at them. Like this one right here is definitely new. This is the Princess Thorn. So we have that Poseidon plant, which kind of looks like a legendary firebud, the Amber Heart. So this is a really cool plant, and it grows like this singular thing in the middle. And then there's other things around that, but like the Canary Melon. You have some new pets. Like this one's pretty new, I would assume. Swaps mutation between two different random fruits, ignores favorite ones. So you can move mutations around and all that. Lays golden egg plants that start with the fortune mutation. That's one thing to know. So this will create the plant, and that starts with the fortune mutation. It can be harvested and mutates like other plants. Selling it may apply golden mutation or the fortune mutation to your garden. So this pet's pretty good. Once again, this is like the divine 0.5, the really rare one, but this is what we're looking at, is so something like this. So I believe fortune isn't a variant to gold, but it is very rare. So the fact this guy even has one in the first place is really cool. But the next thing to know is alongside that, that pretty much means that's a divine rarity. You can farm those infinitely, right? I don't think you can reclaim them just because, then you could infinitely farm that seed. But that means technically there's nearly infinite value obtainable from that, because if that's, crapping out a new egg or a new plant every so often, then most likely what that means is infinite value. Because as you see, this is only level 16, every 12, pretty much 13 minutes. So every 13 minutes you get a new plant put into your garden and you don't have to do anything. So very overpowered, to say the least. Besides that, once again, the mechanic is the same. I'll be releasing new videos with all the different stuff you should be working on. But besides that, there's not really much to it. That's definitely new. Hold on, silver, that's a new mutation. Well, looks like there's a new mutation. Yeah, I didn't even realize that. So there's a new variant you can get, which is going to be silver. So that's interesting. So yeah, so you can now get gold, rainbow, and silver. That's cool. I did not know that. Anyways, if this video helped you out, probably didn't. I don't care. I'll see you on the next one.